Thanks for clicking. I'm Mark Morse. Today we're going to do a contest entry for Lloyd Boon, who is celebrating 1 year on the vinyl community. He had been in the vinyl community before, but his YouTube channel got hacked. He lost all his videos. He lost all his subscribers. So he's come back. He's been back for a year now, and he's trying to get that subscriber count up again. He is aiming for 250 subscribers. So I think we'll be able to do that for him fairly easily. If you like my channel, you're going to love his. Just take a look around. There's some Beatles stuff over there, some Neil Young, Elvis Costello. He even has a video on Dean Martin, who I happen to have a kind of a fondness for. So just go over, check around, and subscribe to his channel. The winner of the contest will receive 60 Australian dollars Amazon gift card if he meets the 250 subscribers by the closing date of May 30th of 2024. Which is coming up. Is that tomorrow? Very soon. He will increase that to 100 Australian dollars. So a very exciting prize. So here's what he requires to enter the contest. First, be a subscriber. I've already done that. I'm in like Flynn there. 2, show 2 or more albums you think deserve to be heard by more people. I'm going to talk about kind of in generalities here. I didn't want to pick one album by this first band. I want to kind of get the band a little more exposure. Camper Van Beethoven. I love Camper Van Beethoven. I've been on this channel for only about 5 months, so maybe people have talked about Camper Van Beethoven so much they're just done talking about Camper Van Beethoven. But I don't hear much about Camper Van Beethoven in the vinyl community, so I kind of wanted to just kind of, if you're a Camper Van Beethoven fan, man, I'd love to hear from you. This album's called 2 and 3. This one is called Pitch a Tent. It has some great songs on here. They do a cover, a very true cover of the Pink Floyd psychedelic classic Interstellar Overdrive. It's unbelievable. They do that on here. And this one's called Telephone-Free Landslide Victory. And this has some awesome songs on it, too. The Day That Lassie Went to the Moon, Wasted, Where the Hell is Bill, Skinhead Stomp, Take the Skinheads Bowling. A lot of great stuff on there. Almost a novelty band in the beginning, but by the time they get to Key Lime Pie, and if I'm going to recommend a record from them, Key Lime Pie. I have it on CD. I don't have it on vinyl. But Key Lime Pie is my favorite Camper Van Beethoven album. All Her Favorite Fruit is my favorite song by them. The other one I want to mention, and again, I don't have this on vinyl, but it's Not a Surf, Lucky. Not only is this a great album, but there's a song on here, and it's called The Film Did Not Go Round. If I remember, I'll link to the song in the description below. I'll also link to Lloyd Boon's page and the contest rules and stuff so you can enter yourself. But the song The Film Did Not Go Round was written by my friend Greg Peterson, and they performed a song, and they do a beautiful rendition of it. I still like Greg's better, but he made enough off the royalties from this to travel across the United States, and he lives out east. I think he was living in New York City at the time. He lives in Long Island now, but he was able to go across the United States and back, and I was able to run into him during that time and meet up with him again. It was a lot of fun. Not a surf, lucky. The next thing, he wants to get to know more about his VC people. So I'd done a video similar to this. It didn't really take off. In fact, nobody did it. But I called it Getting to Know Your VC Personalities or something like that. Lloyd's doing something similar here. He wants to learn a little bit about the people that he's watching on these channels. So he has a few questions to get to know us a little better. Starts off with something fairly safe. What's your favorite food or foods? I'm a very simple man, Lloyd. Very simple man. I like mashed potatoes with chicken and noodles. I like grilled cheese sandwiches. I like just about any type of food. Today, I made some baked potatoes, cut them open, put some butter, salt, and pepper on them, put some salsa on it, and then covered it with ranch dressing. That was really good. Very simple man. I like, my mom used to make a soup with hamburger, potato, and tomato sauce and stuff in there. Loved it. Just very simple food, but I love just about anything. Tell us what you do for a living. So right now, for the past 22 years, I have worked in the youth care field in Iowa. And what I started out doing there was they call them frontline workers. You're on the floor, and I work at a shelter, group care, where we house children who have been removed from their homes, maybe have behavioral or emotional problems. Maybe their parents have had some issues. Maybe they were abusive. Maybe they have substance abuse issues. Maybe they're incarcerated. Anyway, so I deal with like kids 17 and under who have been displaced from their home and for one reason or another end up in our shelter or group care. Started off what they call frontline person. I'm not just on the floor, a lot of times just de-escalating situations, counseling kids, that kind of stuff. As the years went on, I've moved up into more of an administrative role. Right now, I'm what they call a quality assurance director. I write a lot of policies and make sure they're done. I'm a training supervisor, so new staff come in and I sit with them for a while going over lots of little things. A very, very tough business, a very, very emotionally draining business. I think if I still worked on the front lines, I don't think I would have stayed as long. It's a business that kind of eats you up and spits you out. It is very tough. I've seen that quote, the kids who need the most love ask for it in the most unloving way. And it's a very true thing. Let us know if you play any musical instruments. So I have a short and long answer for that. The short answer is no. The longer answer is no, not at all. However, I'll put up some pictures here of me performing in different venues, mostly taverns, coffee shops, that kind of thing. In the 1990s, I was part of several bands, mostly the same people, just kind of rearranged, but several different bands throughout the 90s. Got to perform live in several places. It was a lot of fun, mostly as a singer. singer-songwriter. I performed lots of my own stuff that someday when I get bold and more confidence, I'll link to the Bandcamp and stuff so you can hear it yourself. But in these bands that I sang for, every now and again they would throw me a bone and they'd say, "Hey, Mark, you can play the keyboard part on this. It's pretty easy." So I could do stuff like easy guitar parts, easy keyboard parts. I played a lot of unconventional instruments. Some things weren't even instruments. They were like a sheet of board or something I would shake at the appropriate time, that kind of thing. But in these pictures that I've shown or am showing, you'll see me playing guitar or singing. Don't be fooled. I can't play those damn guitars. However, what I can do, I can take any instrument at all, and turn it into an instrument of the avant-garde. And if you've heard me, you know what I'm talking about. I can do some crazy things with any instrument handed to me. It doesn't matter. Maybe I can't make a sound through a horn, but I can take that horn and bang it against a cymbal or something and come up with something. So anyway, that's how this ends. The last thing is to go to his page and let him know you made the video. So thanks for sponsoring this video, Lloyd. I'm sure you'll make it to 250 easy, probably 300. Poor guy. I just can't imagine losing everything I've done up to this point and having to start from scratch again. So please go over and give him a sub, and I'll talk to you all later.